Good afternoon. It's nearly good evening, but good afternoon still. Welcome again to my channel. I'm here again. Your host, your guy, DLG Reppin. And I'm going to be doing my match review of Arsenal 1, Manchester City 4 in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. What a complete sack of crap. Utterly crap. Just no fight, no motivation, no belief. There's no togetherness. And gosh, the captain's armband is just being tossed about like spin the bottle around. You have it this week. Now it's your turn. Now it's my turn. Blah, blah, blah. I've had enough. I'm sick to the back teeth of this results coming our way, holding down these losses after losses after losses. And for me, he's not getting the tune out of these players. It's clearly evident that he's not getting the tune out of these players. I'm talking about Mikel Arteta. First half, Man City dominated the first 20 odd minutes. We grew back into the game. Martinelli had a big say in the equaliser. And I haven't seen the goal, but Renarsson made a cock up. And I still need to see the goal. And I'll tell you something. I can't wait to get through my player ratings. Renarsson is going to get, he's going to get what for? And what I saw was just horrendous goalkeeping. He's had a horrendous night, and he will get criticism where it's due. As for the first half performance, though, yeah, it was encouraging after half hour because Man City dominated that midfield. They dominated the whole game, and we just allowed it to happen because our attitude off the ball is despicable beyond belief. It just makes me frigging angry. And I'm trying hard not to swear, but I'll tell you something. It's it's extremely difficult right now not to swear. I'll tell you this for free. Extremely difficult. But for me, there has to be a change. Now, I do not want one of the senior players to go knocking on the CEO door and say, look, it's either me or him out of the door. Because enough is enough. I'm not enjoying the football. But I hope it's not the case. But I'll tell you something, yeah. Mikel Arteta, yet again, picking players on sentiment, not on form, not on merit. And it shows yet again the defending. The defending for the goals. I mean, their third goal was offside. It's a shame VAR didn't get involved in Foden's third goal because he was offside. But the first, the second, and the fourth. The third, or was it the fourth? I'll tell you what. Renarsson should hang his head in shame. He will be criticised and crucified, and rightfully so. It just needs a manager to put his arm around him and say, look, I trust you. You've had a bad night, and we all go through bad games in our career. But you've got to redeem yourself ASAP before you crumble. Don't allow this to affect you. But in the second half, for me, just became one-sided. Man City didn't even get out. Well, they were in first gear all along, and they just brushed us aside. And kept brushing us aside. It was horrible to watch. And the fourth goal summed up our whole season. The way we've been defending from crosses and set pieces. Well, crosses more than set pieces. But recently, set pieces, bad defending from set pieces starting to creep back in again. And for me, this is a fixture that Saliba should be playing Why? What is it that Mustafi has over Saliba? I just don't understand. Mustafi's a proven flop. And a complete proven flop. The guy wants to leave. And so does Kolasinac. I am just disheartened to be an Arsenal fan right now. And in the league, Chelsea in 3 days' time. Yeah, that's the next 72 hours to prepare for a very big game against Chelsea. And this could be where Chelsea get control and crucify us. It'll be like Baku all over again. It'll be like Wenger's 1,000 game all over again, but away from home. But Chelsea will make the Emirates their home. And before you know it, they'll own us like we're their bitches. Let's be real. It is not looking good, Arsenal. And for you, Mikel Arteta, to be backed. If they want to keep you on, they must back you. And you must bring in the quality that is needed. Sorry, I thought I heard a little noise. That is needed within the team and the squad. You need to be dropping a couple of players that, well, more than a couple of players. If I look at that lineup right now, oh, Jesus. It'll just pee me off. Right, I'm going to go to SofaScore. Yep. Bigging up SofaScore, yeah? Just bear with me. I'm going to get the team, I'm going to load the team news. Oh, the team news. I'm going to load the team. I've got into it anyway. Forget what I'm saying. Right, here's the lineups. Renarsson, Squadron, Mustafi, Gabriel, and Kolasinac. It was a back three all along. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Suarez and Maitland-Niles, Mohamed El-Neni and Ceballos, Willock, Lacazette, and Martinelli. And the three substitutes from us, we had Smith Rowe, Pepe, and Folarin Balogun. Sorry, let me pronounce that the right way. And we've gone three at the back at home, so it turns into a back five. How negative. And I can count how many players are not good enough to even be at the club. How many players should not even be at the club? Squadron Mustafi, Kolasinac. Two defenders that are not good enough to be in the same draw as Gabriel. And on Saturday, he had Holding. I mean, David Luiz is just about good enough to do a back three job, but not a back four. No way. I don't trust him. When you got William Saliba, who could do both back three and four, but yet he's not trusted. He is not trusted. Baffling. Utterly baffling. Just confuses me. Completely confuses me why he's made a decision to leave him out. Why he's made a decision to throws out Guendouzi and send him on loan. Why he's made a decision not to include Ozil in the 25-man squad. He's the best number 10 that we've got in the entire squad that would have played a killer pass. A threaded through ball. Because we've got no creativity, and he's the only creativity that we have. He's the only bit of creativity that we have. All right, he has been inconsistent in the last 5 years. But even so, you bring him on with 20 odd minutes to go, he can still get the ball and put in a pass, or he'll attempt a pass. Yes, he's been a lazy bastard in that 5 years. I don't get you, Mikel Arteta. Anyway, my player rating. Renarsson, marks out of 10. 2. Just not focused. Poor decision making. You look nervy all game. And the Riyad Mahrez free kick, but you allowed to slip through your hands, sums you up. Now you can have a 1. Pathetic performance from your part. And, oh, well, you're not going to be number one anytime soon. Forget it. Right, moving on. Squadron Mustafi. Well, what do I do with this guy? 3. You couldn't even get into. You wouldn't even get into West Ham's or Palace's or Southampton's B team. What the hell are you doing at Arsenal? Completely useless. A liability and incompetent you are. And I don't understand how you are ahead of William Saliba. Yeah. You have a 3. Said Kolasinac. I'll give you a 4. I mean, nothing special from you at all. Obviously, there's nothing special from you. I don't see a direction. I just don't see. I don't see any flair from you. I don't see any confidence in you in coming forward, playing forward passes with confidence, trying something, taking risk. Nah, 4. Right, the wing back, Cedric Suarez. I just have to give him a 5. I didn't see enough of him offensively. I would have liked to see him go through, or get beyond the left back offensively and whipping those nice, or some of those, whipping across that will possibly cause problems. And I didn't see enough of that. Defensively, yeah, he was not so much at fault. But well, apart from the first goal, he was it was said that he was at fault by James, who works with Cecil. Big up yourself, James, and shout out to yourself, yeah? And shout out to yourself, Cecil G. Doing a great job on AFTV. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, I think there were a couple of minutes where he was giving the ball away. He wasn't too bad. But for me, yeah, he could, he wasn't too bad. I don't think I will give him a harsh score. I'm going to give him a 6. Mohamed El-Neni. Nah. Just found missing for me. Just not enough for me. I'm going to have to give him a 5. No, well, obviously a lack of creativity and just looked a bit lethargic for me. Just 5. Danny Ceballos, I'll give him a 7 because he tried. He put in tackles in. He got in amongst the Man City midfielders. And he tried to make something happen for Arsenal in a way. You know, he tried to free Willock, free Martinelli, free Lacazette. He tried creating something from a deep line midfield position that he plays. I'm going to give him... I'm going to give him 6.5. Joe Willock on the right. Yeah, just ineffective. I admire his work rate. I really do. I admire his energy, but there was no craft on the ball from him. Not enough. I'm going to have to give him a 4. Gabriel Martinelli, what a shame he was injured. He was a bright spark for me. I'm going to give him a 5.5. Shame he was injured. And, yeah, it was a clash with the goalkeeper. He got kicked in the shin. For me, I'm giving him a 5.5. Because he couldn't finish the match. He tried resuming early in the second half, but you could see that he was really hurt. Alexander Lacazette. He got the goal. Fair enough. I still feel he could have done a little bit more in his play, and he did not work hard enough off the ball. Only Martinelli did that. I see him just standing while Man City players were comfortable on the ball. He was just standing for over 4, 5, 6 seconds. Move for the ball. Go and close the door down. As soon as the defenders get the ball, your job is to close the centre half down instead of admiring them and admiring the passes they're playing to their teammates. Lazy. That was of you. And nah, 4 for Lacazette. Right, the substitutions. Nicola Pepe, shimmy there, shimmy that, as Stricto would say on AFTV. Big up yourself, Stricto, yeah? Massive shout out to you. Didn't see enough from you. You know, the club have paid big money to get you in to the club, to sign you up on the dotted line. And I'm not seeing enough. For me, it's a substitution. You can have a 3. Emiro Smith, I'll give him a standard 5. At least he was direct, trying to run out the Man City defenders, trying to spark an attack or make something happen. And he looked like he was likely to make something happen with his directness. And I do like the way he tried to get the game at the scruff of the neck, although it was already too late. So he gets a 5. Folarin Balogun, with 30 minutes to go. Yeah, you can see that he tried to. Yeah, you can see that he was in the box, around the box, and he replaced Lacazette, who was poor, and I can see why. He came on. I think he did a little bit more than what Lacazette did in 77 minutes. But I'm only going to mark him a 5. All right. Mikel Arteta, 1. There was no motive. There was not enough motivation. Not enough inspiration. I just don't get the point of you being on the touchline where the players were not inspired. I mean, at 1-1, you had a 1-1 draw tie at half time, and then you capitulated, and we had no answer. And again, a lack of plan B from you. That is that's probably the biggest your biggest weakness is the lack of plan B. And that's going to be amongst your downfall to why you are leaning towards a sack. And it's just the same old frailties, and you are not addressing it. So you have a 1. The ref, 3. There wasn't. I don't think there was too much. There weren't too much any. Well, there wasn't. There weren't too many bad tackles in sight. The odd deliberate fouls, but nothing too bad. And he allowed the game to flow, and didn't have to really get involved because Man City were dominant throughout the match, and they deserved their victory hands down. So yeah, I'll give the referee a 3. So that includes that sums up my player ratings, the management, and the ref. And I'll wrap it up here and say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in. I will be back later on, as soon as I can download this video. And the next video, well, it's about a certain individual who decided to criticize AFTV. Well, I'm going to getting my teeth into this one. I don't know how, but I will work out how I'm going to deal with this one. Other than that, peace again, love again, and bless again. If you're going to bed early, sleep well. And have a good night. And in case you don't watch my channel, in case you watch my channel and you're not going to be watching my channel for later on or tomorrow evening, or, I wish you a Merry Xmas, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year in advance, yeah? Stay tuned. I host your guy DLG, coming back real soon. Laters. Be nice.